All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try to make a quick video here. So, the battlegrounds are basically active. We're all probably ranking at this point. So, I got up off my butt and I actually looked up online like how the Anniversary Realms ranking systems are actually going to operate. This video here was pretty decent, 3 minutes, but it doesn't really tell the tale of the tape, I guess. The real interesting part that he talks about is like right here where he's talking about how, let's see, let me just play it really fast.
You have to do this for a total of 3 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
Like rank 11,
Okay.
12, and 13 on screen are what those minimal caps are going to be. And if you notice at rank 13, you have to get 418,000 honor in order to progress into rank 14. You have to do this for a total of 3 weeks, and then you will achieve rank 14.
Okay. So that's the real big deal right there, right? So they're talking about, 400,000 honor, 100,000 honor, blah, 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 blah. It's going to take you multiple weeks to get some of the higher ranks. Like, rank 13 might take you like 2 weeks, and then go from rank 12 to rank 13 might be 2 weeks. And then go from rank 13 to rank 14 is going to be 3 weeks, whether you like it or not, right? Because all the honor you get past that, those certain numbers are basically wasted. So you can see I'm rank 0 right now, and I have a 40,000 honor. I only need like 30,000 honor. I need like 30. According to that video, I need like 35,000 honor to get like rank 4. And all this extra honor that I'm currently getting is basically wasted. I'm mostly after the Alterac Valley rep, and the fact that wins are every 3 marks is a mark is basically worth like 1,000 experience for me right now. But really, I just want to upgrade this trinket really fast. But let's talk about this in terms of actual hours played, like in the game, right? Because it's one thing for people to tell us that it's going to be X amount of hundreds of thousands of hours in order for us to rank up. I have gotten rank 13 before. I have helped multiple people get their rank 14 gear. I have been, number 1, number 2 ranker on the server at times, but this is like, dead servers like Classic Era, running Dust, and doing BGs. So, the vast majority of honor that you end up gaining while you are ranking, you gain from the weekend battlegrounds. So, every weekend there's a one of the battlegrounds will give you like bonus honor, and it's a rather substantial amount of bonus honor. So, for example, if it's like AV weekend, for example, or Warsong Gulch weekend, for like 3 or 4 days on the weekend, you can, if you're doing, I want to say 16 hours a day of nothing but BGs, you can easily get well and truly over like 500,000 honor without breaking a sweat. You can get into like, depending on how fast the queues are popping, you can get like, 750,000 honor doing 16-hour days for like 3 to 4 days, if that makes any sense. If you're more casual, if you're doing like 8-hour days, right? On the 8 hours of weekend grinding, of course, would cut that amount of time in half, so you'd get like 350,000. During the rest of the days, you get about, if it's not the weekend bonus honor, you get about half as much. If that makes any sense to you. So generally, if you're grinding like 16 hours a day in Classic World of Warcraft, you're gonna, for the entire week, you're gonna get like over 1 million honor. According to that, you only need like 420,000 honor. 420,000 honor. We can actually pull up a calculator here really fast. Let's just do this. So if I was doing 16-hour days and I was doing that, okay, 16, I was doing that for, say, 4 days, and that's 64 hours played, and I expect to get like 750,000 hours due to the honor bonus on the weekend in those 4 days. If I divide that by 64 hours played, you can see that, god damn it, all right, 750000, there we go, divided by 64. There we go. So we're getting about 11,000 ish. We'll say 12,000. 12,000 ish honor an hour while playing during the AV weekends. We only need 400. 420,000 to go from rank 13 to rank 14. So we're going to divide that by the 12,000 that we're getting per hour on those honor weekends. So we only need to do 35 hours within those 4 days. So it's about 9 hours a day played on the AV weekends. All right. So since we're making a video here, I'm gonna be a little bit. I'm just gonna go attack some harpies, and then we'll finish this video because I can't, do this and be useful to you guys at the same time. So now I want to figure out what it's going to be like if I only have let's say we can do 6 hours a day on the weekends for 4 days or for 3 days. 6 hours a day for 3 days. And then the rest of the days of the week I can only play for 4 hours. So what would that be? That would be 3 times 6. That would be 18 hours of weekend. So that'd be like 12,000 times 18. Let's get the calculator back up here. So that would be 12,000 times the 18 weekend hours. And then there are 4 days where we're doing 4 hours, but I'm going to divide that by 2. But I'm only getting 6,000 honor an hour. It's about 2/3 to like a half honor hour. Is this guy out here doing the same thing? What's going on here? I'm just going to AFK here while we figure this out really fast. We have the Dunball Deer Trinket, so we can easily defend our base if we have to. What are we going here? Right, so we're going to get about 216,000 honor just from those measly 6 hours for 3 days on the weekend. Right, so that's like half the honor we need. Okay, let's pull up another calculator here really fast. I guess if I just stay within range of him, does he need a buff? Okay, cool, we got him a buff. We'll get us a buff. If he needs that buff, then I need the buff. Alright, other calculator. Pull up this calculator, pull up that calculator. 4 hours a day for the rest of the time period. So that'd be 4 times 4, so that's 16 hours. I'm going to multiply that by the 6,000, the half amount that you would normally get. You get another 96,000. We're going to add 96,000 honor to this. You can see we're still shy by about 100,000 honor, but we only need to up our playtime on the weekends by a little bit to get there. Or you need to take an extra week in order to get rank 14, because that's the maximum amount of honor that you can get. So normally if you're maxing out your honor, it will take you 3 weeks to get from rank 13 to rank 14. But if you're below that, you'll still get there. It'll just take you an extra week. Anyways, I just wanted to put some hours behind those actual numbers, because that was the one thing that was really missing in the videos for me was it's okay, I need 400,020 honor a week to go from 13 to 14 but for 3 weeks, but what the hell does that actually mean? That means that if you just go a little hard on the weekends, you're basically perfectly fine. And if you just play for a few hours off the weekends, you're also perfectly fine. So much easier than it used to be. Let's put this into perspective of how it used to be, because it used to be that in order to be rank 1 on a server, I had to play for 14 hours a day every day of the week, and I had to do that for weeks. And this was on the Dead Era server, so rather than 1.5 million honor a week, I would only get 600,000 honor a week. A lot of dust running in Silithus. A lot of dust running in Silithus. So how's the Horde doing? God damn. Okay. The meta for AV right now is to win fast or lose fast. This is another aspect of the honor weekends. Yeah, we're still recording. So on the honor weekends, you get a lot of honor in Alterac Valley, whether you win or lose. You get 4,500 rep/honor if you win, and then you get 3,000 if you lose. So the meta is to win or lose as fast as possible. So nobody really even gives a shit that 2 level 51s are in this fucking cave right now. I don't even know if this guy needs the quest done or not. Basically, all they give a shit about is lose. The worst thing I could do right now is be back here, right? Defending. and I have my slow mount, so if I tried to run out here, the Horde would probably jump me and kill me. If I got killed, I would just end up back here. So I'm either standing in a cave or I'm hitting harpies, or people are yelling at me. That's the TLDR of your life. Right. What is there to say? I wanted to say something, but BGs. Yeah, some of the BGs are a little bit different. So Arathi Basin on the weekends is win or lose as quickly as possible as well. Actually, that's not true. It's like gather up as many points as possible and then win or lose, because all the honor is based upon how many points you're getting. So usually what'll happen is the Horde or the Alliance will take 3 points. The other team will take 2 points. There'll be a bunch of fighting, but nobody's really interested in trying to 5 cap or anything. They're just trying to get as many points as possible and end the BG as quickly as possible. The one BG where your performance actually matters is Warsong Gulch. That is the only BG in the game where it's it is not win or lose as quickly as possible, and you'll get the max amount of armor on the weekend. Warsong Gulch, the best way to play Warsong Gulch that I ever found as Alliance, especially as a Paladin, is to partner up with a Warrior. Like, I partnered up with a Chad Warrior. He's probably literally online here. Where is he at? I partnered up with Best, I think, right here. And what we did was we would fight in the middle, Pally Warrior. We would kill everything and its dog. Like, we would just slaughter the Horde. I'm talking the scoreboard would say something stupid like the match took 10 minutes. The Horde, it's 12 allies died to 56 Horde, and the Alliance lost. So even in Warsong Gulch, one of the options is to win as quickly as possible or to lose as quickly as possible. But if you're in a lose as quickly as possible scenario, you want to just murder as many Horde as possible for the honor. Sometimes the Horde will get greedy and they'll try to win as quickly as possible and get as many honorable kills all at the same time. It really depends on the quality of group. So you definitely want to pre-made or get into pre-made groups for the Warsong Gulch. But those are your two options: to actually try to win as quickly as possible, or to kill as many Horde and lose as quickly as possible. Yeah, let me think about this. So I used to get 600,000 honor on a dead server. On an active server, I would get a 1.5 million honor sometimes, depending upon the weekend, but it'd be 1 million to 1.5 million honor. If I'm playing half the amount of hours, if I literally just play half the amount of hours, so we're talking rather than 14 hours a day, we're doing 7 hours a day, which is still pretty insane if you stop and think about it. We're still looking at... we're looking at it being noticeably easier, because we're not talking half as easy. We're not talking we're talking closer to it being 1/3 as stressful. Part of the thing that made the ranking system incredibly stressful is that once you started it in the higher ranks, you couldn't stop because of the decay mechanic. The decay mechanic doesn't exist anymore, so you can literally just take a break from ranking whenever the hell you want to. I think your rank won't decay, but your progress in the current rank will decay. So if I had 0.8 up to the full bar, I don't know if the way it works now is that it'll just never decay, period, or if it'll only decay back to rank 1, but I'll never actually lose rank. No idea. But the fact that you can take it much slower, you can be more chill, you can actually have a life, you can go to work and still get rank 14 is going to be super amazing. I did not enjoy spending over 2 months getting rank 13. 16 hours a day. I did not enjoy that. That was not happy. Anyways, the video is already long as hell on the video here, and day is full.